It's the job interview from hell. From all over the country, the very best of Ireland's young business people are converging on Dublin, the epicentre of commercial life in Ireland. From thousands of applicants, 16 candidates hungry for success have been shortlisted for a unique opportunity.
Do not underestimate me. I am multi-talented. I am here to win The Apprentice.
I was at the top and I lost it all. I got to the bottom and said, okay, well, I need to start again here. And this is starting again.
I hate not being the best at what I do. It's just something in me. I always want to win.
I want to win because it's a goal that I set myself. I'm intent on going a very long way in this.
They've all given up on their regular lives, left partners, children, businesses, careers and financial commitments, all for a dream job and a €100,000 package. All they've got to do now is impress the boss.
You guys and girls are the generation that grew up as Celtic Tiger cubs, and that era is over.
This is Bill Cullen, self-made multimillionaire and inner-city boy done good. Left school at 13, however, had been trading on Moore Street since the age of 6.
It wasn't just rude, it was disrespectful. It was abuse.
In the mid-80s, he took a gamble, paid £1 for the ailing Renault franchise and turned it around from near bankruptcy to an annual turnover of €450 million.
Don't give me that. Do you think that's honest? It's a joke.
In 2001, he published his best-selling autobiography, It's a Long Way from Penny Apples. Now, aged 68, Bill is offering someone the opportunity to become his apprentice.
It was dreadful.
It's losing the bleeding head.
Whoa, wait now.
I didn't shut any idea.
No, Chef, I definitely.
I'm speaking me.
In that case, then you are dead.
It's just such a stupid thing to have done.
Did you ever hear the word integrity?
There is no strategy involved here.
There is strategy and there is a relationship being involved in this room.
That's a lie.
That you're ultimately like a bully.
Did none of you say, give me the money? I mean, it drives me nuts.
You are fired. You are fired. You're fired.
Hello?
Would you ask them to come in now, please?
Yes, Bill. You can go into the boardroom now.
Welcome all, and congratulations. I have to take my hat off to you, because what you 16 have accomplished is no mean feat. You beat off more than 2,000 applicants to be deemed the best young business brains in Ireland. And I also know that you've sacrificed a lot to be here. You've left your families, and some of you have left your children. And I know about the jobs you had to resign from. So I do admire all of you for taking the risk to be here. I see the risk as twofold. Not only have you decided to forego your anonymity, but after this process, you will have to return to a tough job market. I can guarantee that you will have learned a huge amount about yourselves and an even bigger amount about what it takes to be a successful business exponent. For one of you, you will have one huge reward. The winner of this process will join my organisation as a key player. So, you should know, because it's on the record, that I put a huge store for people who can sell. Being able to sell is being able to communicate. And if you can't communicate to many different people, I don't have a job for you. So it goes without saying that your first task is going to be a sales task. From there, I will set tasks that will challenge every fibre of your being. Each one will push you to your limits, expecting you to use all your skills, and more importantly, to develop some more and fast. Be on your toes at all times. So let me introduce you to my eyes and ears on these tasks. This is Jackie, who is an entrepreneur, who was one of Ireland's top models, and then set up her own fashion boutiques. And she demands the highest standards of excellence from all her people. Brian filled the sales and marketing position for me in the Renault distribution operation, so he can be called an original of Bill's apprentices. He moved on into the world of public relations, where he now handles national accounts, so I will rely on their appraisal to form my opinion. I am the one who will decide which member of the losing team will be fired. So, it's boys on the one team and girls on the other. I want you to go back to your new home, Knockbawn, and pick your team names and your project managers. Make yourself at home, and to help you, I've laid out a barbecue and some champagne, but always remember that you're awaiting a call from my office. Off you go.
Thanks, Bill.
For the next 13 weeks, the candidates will live in a palatial 9-bedroom luxury house on the outskirts of Dublin. A taste of the lifestyle that could be in store for the winning apprentice.
Beautiful.
I don't have a third level qualification, but I certainly have got what it takes. I mean, you can have all the pieces of paper in the world, but if you haven't got a bit of streetwise inside you, you're going to be left struggling.
You've actually been fired. I think that the other candidates will see me as competition. They will have to absolutely play their A game to get past me.
I'm expecting to get stabbed in the back. I'm expecting to have lots of comments said behind my back. I'm expecting to get on with some of them. I'm expecting to clash with some of them.
Oh, she's going to be fired tomorrow, and her.
Being a gay man in business, it is difficult, but I'm not going to sit here and moan because that's my choice. It does not define my business skills. And if people cannot deal with it, that's their problem, not mine.
They forgot the swimming pool. I think they forgot the swimming pool.
With their first task looming, the candidates now have 1 hour to pick their team names and project managers.
What you want to start with? Maybe the team name?
Team name, yeah.
All right.
I was thinking synergy.
To be honest, I don't really like synergy. I think it's like a makey up word to me.
I was thinking of blitz. Aggressive, but not that aggressive.
I think it sounds too girly.
It's too girly.
Glitzy glamour.
Yeah. I think it sounds like a drink.
I think it sounds like a sandwich shop.
Strong, flows off the tongue, very easy.
Yeah, something like,
you said,
the likes of
global,
Empire, that kind of stuff, global. Like,
something that has to do, I don't know,
Empire, I think is good.
accelerate, or something that...
Just when you say accelerate, there is 8 of us. So we could incorporate that, something like, I don't know, elevate or something like that. You know?
that's
it's just there is 8 and we could use the actual
actually
number.
a really good one.
You know, if you were to receive a phone call off Elevate, you know, it's nice and simple and it'll stick with you, you know.
It's top of my list, anyway.
Yeah,
We all happy?
Everyone happy?
From Elevate.
Yeah. Very good.
Good team.
I think even though the fact that we've agreed so quick, you know, it's a good start for us and we'll kind of bring that positivity into it, you know.
I only have one and it's infinity. There's nothing is stopping you basically and nothing.
But do you not think it's a little bit tacky though? To me, it's like infinity and beyond. I think it is a little bit tacky, to be honest. My worst characteristics are that I talk too much. I speak before I think, and maybe that I'm too forceful sometimes. I'm really going for something Irishy. I really want something Irishy, so I have 2 names. One is Team Inspirad, So it's team inspiration. The other one then is team fusion, which I love. It's all like we're all different, completely different people.
I really like fusion.
Yeah, I really like fusion.
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't like fusion?
No.
Do you want to call it then? We call it. We just call it
Fusion.
With Elevate for the boys and Fusion for the girls, both teams now need to pick a project manager to lead them on their first task.
But I'm also more than happy.
It's a risky position to take, especially as the candidates aren't sure exactly what tomorrow's task is.
Quickly, I mean, look, we know it's a sales task.
Yeah.
Who is in sales?
Yeah, who's in sales?
I'm in sales.
I'm in sales.
Okay.
You're 3 in sales.
My only concern for the first task, because usually, as you said, is something which has a very high turnover, is low value. More strategic sales should be my forte, which they will come up.
My forte would be selling at a boardroom level. That's not to say that no job's too small, no job's too big, but I just feel that this task I wouldn't be right for, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm in sales as well. I'm an area sales manager with a pharmaceutical cosmetic company. Yeah. And team leader should be somebody who's not on the ground. They should be keeping the eye on all the balls, making sure that the others have enough product and are in the right place to sell. And that's why I'm saying a salesperson should not manage this task.
But I'm telling you that if the team leader isn't on the ground tomorrow, then we're in serious trouble, because they will have 8 people on the ground and we'll only have 7 then.
Listen, look at.
Do you feel comfortable?
If people are worried about going into the boardroom, look at lads. The big boys are here. I've no problem going into the boardroom the first week, but he will come down on fellas who don't, come up to the mark.
Listen, if nobody else will take it, and you absolutely are abhorred at the idea of taking it, then of course I will, because I don't want to go into that boardroom either and say that I shirked it.
I'd have to say I'd actually like to do PM on this task.
I wouldn't mind going for this one as well, because I actually have led a sales team on, very quick sales and how to do it, and just time management and how to get things in. It'd be certainly right up my alley.
The reason why I thought that I should do it, it's only about 8 or 9 months ago since I was in that type of role.
Yeah.
Well, when I say I was in that type of role, I'd managed a team throughout the whole of Ireland, commission-only type, out there, aggressive sales.
I think, Ciara, you are coming across to me a bit more, maybe more passionate about wanting to lead it, and I think that's what we need for our first.
Yeah, I actually do agree.
Are we all in agreement?
Fusion and Ciara.
Leading Team Fusion tomorrow as they go head-to-head with the boys will be 34-year-old sales manager Ciara McManus.
I know I'm going to win The Apprentice this year. I have sacrificed an awful lot. Family holidays, time with the children. There's a financial investment, obviously, that's been put into this. And I'm in here to win it. I'm not in here to come second or third. I'm in here to win The Apprentice this year.
If we're on the way to...
With a quick decision by the girls, 30 minutes later and Elevate are still trying to convince one of their salesmen to take the lead.
What worries me is that you don't want it because you're afraid, you're worried.
Well,
I know it is, genuinely.
Well, we've talked, of course.
I don't agree with that.
I fundamentally think that...
I mean, you're in sales, why don't you take it?
But we're all in sales.
Listen to me, we're all in direct sales.
I'm on a direct sales.
What do you do? What do you do?
I sell financial products.
Are you in sales, Barry?
No.
No? You have your own...
I sell myself.
So that's the session.
Take the heat out of this.
No one should be forced into doing this.
Let's just finish with this. Look, we're not going to lose this task. I'll be the project manager. Done. Okay? Let's see. I suppose the best thing I have is experience. I've been in business since 1999. And that's all I've done. I can't play guitar. This is all I know how to do. I only know how to run businesses.
I'm not shaking your hand yet because I don't know if you're the right man for it, and I'm being very honest about this.
I want Barry on the ground.
Barry, no offence in this, and I think you're personal, but I don't think you're the strongest person at the table for it.
If the consensus here is that a sales manager should manage the task, then I'll do it. If it doesn't matter, then I'd rather Barry did it.
That's it.
Come on.
Project manager for the boys is 33-year-old area sales manager Cathal Heaps.
I work best in short, sharp bursts. I think I like to be thrown in at the deep end and see if I can swim there.
So, with names and project managers finalised, the teams can now relax and reflect on the day's events at Bill's expense.
At this point, I'm definitely siding with the competition. I think everybody is. We all have our eyes on the prize, and I definitely do. I want to be here till the end of the process, and I want to win.
Today, nobody wants to be project manager, and that worries me when a fella doesn't have the balls to come up and say, yeah, I'm going to be project manager because we're going to win anyway.
I don't think Cathal was bullied into the position, and I certainly would hope he wouldn't think that. We've got a direct sales task tomorrow, and we need to be managed by a sales manager.
Everybody elevate their glasses.
I think the boys should be terrified. I think they've definitely underestimated us. They're very overconfident, and I think they'll be in for a shock tomorrow, I hope.
I think that the girls need to focus